Alright, what up, everybody? This your motherfucking Scene Crazy. So, I wanted to go ahead and give you guys this little video anyway. So yeah, you guys will be seeing me playing in the background with the Twilight Forest mod. But I wanted to go ahead and, I wanted to say a few things that I wanted to get off my chest. That I've actually been wanting to get off my chest for a minute. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get right on into it. So, let's get right on into the meat and potatoes of this video. So, yeah, first off, um, I don't know if y'all know this, but Twilight Forest, they're supposed to be supposedly and they're supposed to be adding in a final boss, like an actual final boss that you can fight, and you're supposed to get something very cool at the very end of that fight. But instead they have switched it up. They switched it up, and now they instead of adding the final boss like they've been promising for years and years and years, like this has been promised for, like, I don't even know, dude. This shit has been promised for at least probably 2 years or more, at least. But yeah, they've been promising this. They've been building up the hype for it. But now what they are doing, the mod developers, and I'm calling them out in this video because I don't give a fuck. This is my channel and I can call out whoever the fuck I want to call out on here. But the developers, I think they're called, one of them is called like Benematic or something, I don't know. But yeah, the main people that work on this mod, they have shifted gears on it completely. So now instead of actually adding in a final boss, they're just going to be revamping previous structures like the Naga structure, the fucking Twilight Lich structures, and all these other structures that really don't need an improvement. Cause why do they need an improvement when they've already added them in and they're already what they're supposed to be? Like, there's no sense in going back and changing the textures and doing all this other weird shit that they're obsessed with, apparently. Hence why I said, yeah, of course I said the fucking uh uh well, yeah, I mean, it's true though. It's true though. They do have fingers up their ass. They do. They do. Each one of these developers don't know where the fuck they want to go with this mod. And there's multiple reasons why. One, I went into their Discord and I got kicked out. I'm gonna say that right now. I'll admit that on this video. I got kicked out of their Discord, and I don't give a fuck really at this point. But yeah, I asked them when the next boss is going to be, the next final boss is going to be added, and when and what that boss will be, and they literally told me, "Shut up, it's a secret. Shut up, it's a secret. Shut up, it's a secret." It's like, okay, we get it. We get it. You guys want to keep it a fucking secret. I get it. But I suggested to the developers a couple of ideas, and they instantly shut me down. They shit on everything that I put for an idea. And then they muted me, and then they kicked me for it. So it's like, yeah, of course you guys got fingers up your fucking butts, because obviously, fucking dude, you guys literally don't know where the fuck you want to go with this mod. You guys are literally just sitting there updating textures and updating structures that don't even need to be fucking updated. It's like, work on your, dude, it's like, if you promise something, then don't go and switch courses on it. Like, that's what I kind of feel like Twilight Forest is doing right now with the developers right now. They are switching course completely. They're not even concerned about a final boss right now, according to their Discord. According to their Discord, and I even looked it up in there too. They said they're more paying attention to updating structures and updating textures than they are anything else for the fucking mod. And I'm like, okay, that's the point when my heart sank for this mod. And honestly, I love Twilight Forest. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. I love Twilight Forest. I love how the progression is all set up with the bosses, and I like the boss fights and everything. Hell, you guys will watch me fucking be a fear of the bosses on my Beyond Wild series, my Minecraft mod Beyond Wild series. I love the mod. I do. But for them to completely shift gears like this and spit in the face of all their fans of this mod, it's unfucking real. It's unfucking believable, and I hope that they realize it before, you know, I hope they realize what they're doing, because they've literally spat into the faces of everyone they promised. They promised to add in a final boss, and then they add in the structure, but not the boss. And now they have us waiting and guessing and waiting and guessing and waiting and guessing. And it's like, do you guys even know what the fuck you're gonna do for a final boss? It's like, at this point, I question that. It's like, what the fuck are you guys gonna do for a fucking final boss? I had a pretty good idea. Not gonna lie, I had a pretty good idea. I guess I could share it on this video. So my idea was for this structure. So it's a giant castle, right? You guys are probably seeing the footage of it. Because I actually found one in my world not that long ago, and yeah. So it's a giant castle, and it's surrounded by thorns, right? And then you get this thing called Lamp of Cinders, right? And it's supposed to burn away all the thorns and everything. Well, since it all has those elements to it, I thought, and follow me with this. So I was thinking they could add in villager variants of the Twilight Forest and have them trapped in cages. So yeah, and I'm building up to it. I'm building up to it. So yeah, villagers, like villager variants of the Twilight Forest, you gotta save them. They're trapped in cages. And they're trapped in cages by an evil king. Like, this king has literally trapped all the subjects of Twilight Forest. They put them in cages, locked them up in basements and shit. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go in there and you're supposed to be the hero and basically free them. So you're supposed to go and free the villagers, free the animals, all the other stuff that the king's in prison, and then you go and face the king face to face in his castle. And there's a castle in this final boss that they're supposedly working on. Which I don't even think they're working on at this point, because yeah, like I said, they're too I guess updating structures and updating textures is way more important than, coming through with the final boss that he promised like fucking 2 years ago. I guess that's how it works nowadays. Structures and textures are way more focus oriented than a final boss that they promised all these years ago. But yeah. Anyway, so I was thinking, so yeah, it would be like a king boss or something, and then what you would do is that once you fight him, not only do you get like an OP sword or something, but you could get like a fucking staff or something that you could take with you on your journeys to other dimensions and fight other bosses in other dimensions. And not only that, but also once you defeat the king and everything, it will give you an achievement that says Hero of the Forest or something. Now, it's a pretty good idea. It's a pretty solid idea. And then the fucking developers had the audacity to shit on my idea. Without even considering it, without even second guessing it, they were like, "Oh, it's shit. That idea is shit," And they're like, "Oh, we already have an idea for it." It's like, okay, what the fuck is the idea then? And then they're like, oh no, we can't tell you. It's a fucking secret. It's like, okay. It's like, what the fuck are you guys really doing? Because it sounds to me like they don't even know what the fuck they're doing. That's what it sounds like to me. So yeah, I mean, don't get it twisted. I love the Twilight Forest mod. I always will. But the developers of the fucking shit, I don't even have trust in them anymore. My trust has been fucking shattered. It's been fucking spit on by, dude. Dude, my fucking trust of them has been shit on because of this shit. It's like, okay, we get it. You guys are working on a final boss, but why are you guys putting that off to work on other structures? It makes no fucking sense, dude. And these structures and mind you, these structures have been around for years. And they work just fine. There's nothing wrong with them. There's no crashes going on with them. There's nothing going on with them. And yet they decide, oh, we're just going to go ahead and ditch that final boss idea and just start working on textures. And that's all we're going to be doing. Now, I would get it if it's a texture pack, but this is an actual fucking mod. This is a mod. This is not a fucking texture pack. Like, with actual shit, and it adds into the game. Dude. These fucking developers don't even know what the fuck they're doing. That's why I fucking lost faith in all mod developers, because they promise shit, they hype it up, and then by the time it actually comes in, the hype's died down. And it's not even that great. when they first advertised it. Oh, we're adding a final boss. Well, guess what? It's probably gonna be fucking some anime shit or some bullshit that nobody wants to fucking approve of. So I don't even know, dude. They're not acting though in the faith of their fans. If they did, they would have heard out my idea. They would have at least considered it, but no, they had to shit on it and they had to ban me from the fucking Discord server. But it's all right though. It's all right though. I really don't care, but at least I was able to share my idea with y'all on YouTube. So, yeah, thank you for listening. Thank you all for tuning in, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys on the next video. And yeah, peace out, everybody. Fuck the developers of the Twilight Forest. Fuck them all. I don't care. They obviously don't know what the fuck they're doing with the mods. So yeah, hopefully one day they'll actually come to their senses and actually, instead of censoring their fans, maybe hear them out. But we'll see. We'll see when that day comes. But yeah, anyway, hope you all enjoyed the video. This is motherfucking Crazy signing out. Peace out, everybody. Peace and love.